So what I'd like to invite you to do is, if you don't already have both feet on the ground, and just rolling your shoulders up and back, and then you can choose to either gently close your eyes or allow your eyes to be slightly downcast and just soften your gaze. And we're going to engage in some deep breaths to calm your nervous system, because the word panic and butterflies did come up. So what that signals to me is that there's a heightened sense of this visceral energy that can be in our bodies when we think about public speaking. And this is something that you can guide yourself through and do before any public speaking, just to get yourself in a space. And calm is not to be confused with boring or flatlined. It allows us to have this sense of excitement more naturally take the place of nerves. So if you would like to, in that comfortable space, just breathe deeply in through your nose, filling up your belly and lungs, and then pause and exhale through the mouth. And try to make these breaths as big as you can. And with every inhale, inhaling a sense of inner knowing and peace, and exhaling any tension that you feel in even the littlest muscle. Could be at the base of your neck, where we can sometimes carry some tension. It could be in each individual finger, just allowing yourself to do a body scan from the top of your head, around your face, your limbs, all the way down to the bottoms of your feet at your own pace, noticing where any tension exists and allowing it to soften with each out breath. And if you haven't already closed your eyes, I encourage you to allow your eyes to gently close. And I would like you to envision yourself backstage, about to walk on the stage. And maybe for a moment, the usual feelings of anticipation might arise, and then you take another deep breath in and pause and release, and you notice this feeling of steadiness and groundedness. Now I'd like to have you envision walking onto that stage. You see the microphone in front of you. Maybe you slightly adjust it so it's at your level, so you're able to comfortably lean into the mic, or maybe you even take it off of the stand so that you can walk around with it. Look out into the audience and notice, how large is the audience? How big is the space that you're speaking with? Maybe you see a few people, dozens of people, hundreds of people, thousands of people, just scanning the room and noticing all the smiling faces that are excited to hear what you have to say. They saw your name in the program and they thought, ooh, I'm looking forward to that session, that topic. And as you are getting the mic situated in those moments, making some eye contact in the micro moments before you're about to speak, just noticing the cheers and the smiles and this feeling that, wow, everyone is rooting for me. People are excited. And even if you are noticing maybe some people that seem a little more less expressed or less expressive, oh, they could be tired. It's been a long day. And you allow your focus to redirect to those people and let that feeling amplify. Maybe you feel it in your heart, this sense of purpose, this sense of conviction, this sense of ease, because you're about to talk about something that you know a lot about. And something that you say, even if you don't know exactly which thing it is, it's going to change someone's life. I'd like you to envision yourself feeling totally comfortable and at ease, being lighthearted and even making an occasional joke with the audience, asking your yes or no question, speaking in a way that feels really clear for you, and you can tell that other people have a sense of understanding as well, where you're just in a sense of flow. You have your slides, but you're barely even really looking up at them because you know this stuff. You see maybe one of the images on the slides and you're like, oh yeah, I know what to say here. And feeling the sense of ease as you glide across the space, feeling like the most heightened expression of yourself, how this is you, but it's a version of you that feels elevated, that feels connected, not just to other people, but to a greater sense of belonging and purpose and contribution. I'd like you to envision this inner knowing of your voice mattering and how that feels in the moment, being visible, being present. The sense of safety that you feel in being seen and heard. The sense of confidence and clarity that you know you're embodying in real time. And in this process, time is feeling less linear. You can't even really tell how long it's been, but you know you're on track. You have the timekeeper that is asking you to wrap it up, and you're already towards the very end, so that's perfect timing. And I'd like you to envision giving some sort of a call to action. Maybe you're directing people to your website. Maybe you're letting people know where to find you on social media. Maybe you're directing people to a product, whether it be a book or a consumer packaged good or something that you've created. And then as you wrap up with such gratitude that you both feel and express to everyone that has witnessed and been a part of your talk, I'd like you to just really feel this gratitude in your heart and allow it to expand to everyone hearing these words right now. Expressing the heartfelt gratitude, and then pausing for a moment before you begin to walk with poise and grace and a confident step back into the green room backstage. And now you are behind the curtain. It's a little bit darker. You hear the MC speaking with the audience and engaging them, and everyone's still clapping based off of what you just shared. And as you envision yourself walking into the green room, or maybe you engage with some other speakers, you get to have a snack, have some water, allow yourself to gradually re-enter the space that we're in right now, wiggling your fingers and toes, taking a deep breath in through your nose And on the count of 3, taking a deep breath and stretching. 1, 2, 3. All right. I know, it does not feel good. So I would love to hear what came through and